Hey, it's Foray! Welcome back to my channel. Today we're delving deep into the eerie and dark realms of Call of Cthulhu, Dark Corners of the Earth, and see if the game is still scary. I vividly remember playing this game a few years after its initial release in 2005, and I remember it being kind of scary. But can it still stir up fear in our hearts today? That's what we're here to find out. Before we delve into the shadows, let's first set the stage. Call of Cthulhu Dark Corners of the Earth is a first-person survival horror game developed by Headfirst Productions, and its inspiration springs from the twisted tales of H.P. Lovecraft. I recall being haunted by its eerie ambience and psychological horror elements. But will these eerie sensations still persist today? But before we delve any further, let's first look at the box art. For the front cover we have a picture of a fish man looking kind of guy with the title above it and the subtitle Dark Corners of the Earth. I think there's a robed figure behind him. He's standing in some kind of street, but yeah, not really saying a lot about the game. Let's look at the back. On the back we have some screenshots of the game, which give a relative good view of the game, what it entails. There's some text on it and some creepy art in the background. Yeah, pretty good cover. Okay, let's dive into the plot of the game. The game opens with Jack Walters, our main character, a former detective, frantically scribbling in a notebook in a dimly lit room. Overwhelmed by his traumatic memories, he is about to take his own life by hanging, setting a grim and unsettling tone for the psychological horror that awaits. Rewinding to an earlier time, Jack is tasked with investigating a gang holed up in a house. A violent confrontation ensues, leading Jack into the basement or cave beneath the building. There he stumbles upon disturbing experiments and accidentally opens a portal, unleashing an otherworldly creature. The encounter leaves him with memory loss and an overwhelming sense of dread. As Jack attempts to recover from this traumatic experience, he receives a new assignment to investigate the disappearance of Brian Burnham, a store owner in the eerie town of Innsmouth. During his investigation, he encounters a tragic scene involving a young girl named Romana. Her mother, who was locked in the attic due to her presumed insanity, is released by Jack. However, upon reuniting with her daughter, she tragically kills Ramona in a disturbing act before Jack's eyes. From this point on, we'll see Ramona here and there in the game as she haunts Jack. Despite encountering resistance from the townspeople, Jack continues to delve into the mysteries of Innsmouth. He discovers that the residents are part of a sinister cult, worshipping ancient sea deities known as the Deep Ones. The cult conducts heinous rituals involving human sacrifice and pacts with these Eldritch entities. Jack's presence in Innsmouth makes him a target of the cult and its enforcers. He narrowly escapes multiple attempts on his life and uncovers evidence of the cult's nefarious activities, including their connection to the Deep Ones and their apocalyptic agenda. Through his investigation, Jack realizes that the cult's actions are just a part of a larger plan to awaken Dagon, a cosmic entity tied to the Deep Ones. He confronts the horrifying truth that the cult's rituals are meant to plunge the world into deep chaos and summon these ancient, maleficent beings. The climax of Jack's journey occurs at an abandoned refinery, the chosen site for the cult's ritual to summon Dagon. He must navigate perilous challenges, confront both human and eldritch threats to reach the ritual's heart. In an intense confrontation, he disrupts the ritual and confronts the cult leader. After the refinery's destruction, Jack reflects on the horrors he witnessed and the cosmic truths unraveled. He acknowledges that his experience offer only a glimpse into the vastness of cosmic horror. The game returns to the prologue scene where Jack's past converges with the present, ultimately leading to his tragic end. Truly a narrative that would bring a smile to Lovecraft's eerie face. Okay, let's move on to the gaming experience. As we immerse ourselves in the world of Call of Cthulhu Dark Corners of the Earth, it's obvious that the game was able to retain its ominous atmosphere. The dim lighting and creaking floorboards and unsettling auditory design still conspires to infuse palpable tension into every crevice. But of course, I also have to mention the countless bugs we encountered during my playthrough, which took me out of the experience quite some times. Okay, my conclusion, the million-dollar question: is Call of Cthulhu Dark Corners of the Earth still scary today? The answer is a bit of a double-edged blade, because on the one hand you have the very good atmosphere, sound design was awesome, the Lovecraftian storyline was spot on, but then again the graphics didn't age well, the AI was a bit stupid, and the numerous bugs, I would say no. Call of Cthulhu Dark Corners of the Earth isn't scary anymore. I hope you agree with my conclusion. If you did, or if you didn't, please leave a comment. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like, consider subscribing, and I hope to see you all next Thursday. Thanks for watching. Bye bye. The dim lighting and freaking, which sort of, because on the one hand you have the graphics didn't age well,